Hey ladybugs, how are you guys doing today? I just thought I'd come out here and throw a few little things at you in my little observations. Um, have y'all noticed how Timothy Hinton sounds like Herman Monster? You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna say it like this: Herman Monster is about to take his behind the court for stealing his laugh because he messes me up when he tries to laugh at his own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And Chi Chi in the back co-signing and stuff. We found out, and I know I mentioned to him that he needed to have a ghostwriter, and right as soon as I wanted to say it, it slipped my mind who the gentleman was that he said was writing his stuff for him. But Mr. Peaches, that little fingernail polish that you be having on, it's time for you to change that like you do them little tired wigs that you be wearing, because the Ronald McDonald one, it has to go. I already said, you know, you the love child, because well, that's actually when you had on the little nappy wig, but then you went stuck on this little orange one with this little dress that you had on that you know was entirely too little. You did recycle that dress as well, because I've seen it on you before and we already talked about this. You turn your big ass around, your big rhino butt around, and you start bouncing around, and it looked like, and this is just me, don't make it right, Chicago is about to send you a check for taking some of those rodents and from their city, because when you bounced around the way all that movement, it looked like just at the same time a bunch was trying to crawl out that little raggedy butt of yours. It was not a healthy sight. You might want to put on a Spanx or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Women kind of wear that kind of thing when they wear dresses like that to get that smooth look. The dents and stuff. Nope. If you're gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that fingernail polish. I don't know who put them nails on for you, but you done had them same fingernails for the last few months. The same fingernail polish and everything. That shit didn't chip or nothing. You got just a very thin line of feeling that needs to be done. I say go get a fill and change up the color personally. But obviously your fashion crew, which is probably Chi Chi ass, will not tell you to change it up. You're supposed to change it up when you change your outfit up, sweetheart. And you know what? We've got to get Timothy Hinton some etiquette classes on how to eat. And first of all, the average woman doesn't want to eat in front of a bunch of people. And especially when they eat the way you do. You eat, you're like a glutton pig. It's not right. It really isn't. When you had Funky Dineva on the show, Funky Dineva had on that damn lipstick, which really made him look like he was a child of a gorilla, and you was the mama since you done called Chi Chi daughter. He talking about, Chi Chi fucks me up with that when he talking about, Mama, I'm hungry. The fuck? This motherfucker talking about, you know what I'm saying? Mama, what? Whew, you know what? I've got to stop. I really do, because you give me too much to talk about. Really, you really do. Um, when you catch that case from Herman Monster, they definitely gonna come sue your ass for copyright infringement, because he wants his laugh back. And those hands thing said, God damn it, give him back his hands, because both of yours look like Thing's hands. No, no. In addition to being looking like Thing's hand, I already told you they look like you got a pack of bratwursts on each one of them that has been cooked bratwursts at that. Um, I'm not sure what the deal was with Funky D, because I think he looked like he was jonesing or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't wait to get through to get him a line or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look right to me. And I'm starting to think that TT himself is doing the same thing. I just seen something on this man done kicked this woman on television at the gas station. What the hell? Now, why would he do that? He lucky somebody didn't jump on him. You know what? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna find some other things to definitely talk about. I'm gonna have to put things together when it comes to my giving y'all a little bit something on Timothy, because he's no longer funny, y'all. It's just it's hard for me to really watch. Every now and then he might slide a little something in there that might get a little bit of a chuckle or something out, but it is like murder watching that mofo. It's like, I don't know how, excuse me for moving this camera so much. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do this one. We're gonna have to just put it together so we can get y'all guys a little few laughs out of that. We're gonna have to put it together. But um yeah. TT, why didn't you tell us you had you came through special ed? Because you done sat there and tried to get Funky D to read that little skit. Funky D like, what's wrong with you reading it? Shit, your big ass can't read. He handed it back to her. He said, okay. He done took it and then he started reading it. I guess the words was too big for TT, that he didn't feel like he could get through it. He didn't want to stumble through it, because I definitely would have said something on that, baby. I would have definitely picked up on that one. But it was funny because he sat there. If you pay attention, and I know we trying, I actually have decided I don't want to bring up his viewership. I don't want to send a whole bunch of traffic there either. You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed he got a little bit of traffic out. You got a little bit out of that, TT. You talking about I'm trying to make it on you? Nah, baby. I see what you're doing, but you know what? No, no, no. We ain't gonna be able to do that, bro. Every now and then, I'm gonna have to put something out here. Just know that I am gonna ease up off that neck just a little bit, because you've gotten way too boring, and I ain't got time to be watching 3 hours of your bullshit. You feel me? It's just not going down like that. You're not funny. You're not. You wasn't funny in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The Calvin or whatever that dude is that does your writing for you. And then you just try and get on there and throw a few little, and then you don't make sense. What is that again? So and so, Craig, what is that again? It's like, God damn, what you do? You know what I'm saying? And what it looked like is that you done stumbled and fell upon that damn crayon box to try and make the face up again, because I think you switched up your makeup artist, because this one here be laying on that bronzer a little bit too heavy. It's going to take more than bronzer to cover up that dark fade. You are going to need some paint from Earl Shive's car lot. Not car lot, the car place that does that paints cars. You're gonna need some heavy duty stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not working. Um, but yeah, Funky D sat in the back and he could not wait. Even on the after show, he's like, God damn, how much longer do I gotta sit here? You know what I'm saying? He did the bare minimum. So you must not have paid him very much. He sat there and he was, when you were slopping down all that lobster and stuff like that, and he's looking at you, and he said that he had already eaten his, but he kept looking at you like he really wanted to bite into yours just as well. So you must have got him the little side meal, and then you got the great big one or something. I'm not sure, but he didn't look very happy. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, just like my girl believed, you're going to have to get some of the mofos out from around you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very obvious that they're draining you. They are draining you. Because you're eating at these places that are like Wendy's and Jack in the Box. No, sir. Anyway, you say you got the money, or you be acting like you got the money, but it's very obvious. Ray Charles can see through all that Maybelline. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So, I don't know who you're trying to fool, but we can definitely see through the Maybelline. What I wanted to mention is I'm gonna need you to fix that basement up a little bit different, sweetheart, because that basement, um, it's almost like you got asbestos up in that mofo, because people don't be right when they come up out of there now. They not right. And you ain't right for doing it. You gonna got the people up in that hot ass basement. Funky that needs to nah, you gonna have to give me some fans or something. Cause he must have had you put like 3 or 4 fans. Cause boy, his little bob was just flapping and flapping. I started cracking up. I said, "That's right, Funky D. Tell him don't be having me up in this little hot ass basement. It's already bad enough you got me falling all around." And that stage must not be very wide when you have to step up on it or whatever, because you done fell and dusted your big butt several times. Yeah, that little rhino butt has fallen all over. And TT, I'm gonna need you to get a box of Kleenex to sit up there on that desk. You sat there and you're a little nasty, but see, that just goes to show you be fronting. Now, you can tell that you are trifling. I only say this because rather than you getting a clean tissue, you leaned your big butt over and got a piece of balled up tissue or napkin and unraveled it to wipe your face. I said, did he just pick up a nasty Kleenex? What the heck? What is it coming to down there in that basement? I'm gonna need you to get go ahead and get a few more trips up under your belt, and you tell them mofos to get you a bigger bed than a twin, because it don't work. I know your feet was hanging off over the edge of that last one, so if they're gonna get you a room, you tell them they need to get you a room for a big man, a big sized man. Shit, they giving you these little, these ones for little chi ass. It ain't working. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go for right now, TT, because I think I already told you. Thing from Herman Monster said, give him his damn hands back, both of them. Okay. Herman said you will be served for trying to imitate his laugh. You can't do that. You copyright infringing on Herman Monster. And I'm gonna start calling you Hermie baby too. So damn, you the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Snuffleupagus, um, Hermie baby. I, you know what? I think I'm gonna do another D challenge. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, because I can't all this the boring shows. It's taking up way too much of my time, honestly. So it looks like I'm only gonna have to do one video a week on your ass, because the time when I was doing all those whole bunch of videos, I was on vacation. I had more than enough time on my hands. But right now, my time is very valuable, sweetheart. And your shit is not funny at all. And I see why you're hating on my girl, because she's a natural funny. Yours is very forced. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to have in the background the fake laughs playing on the recorder, because if no one's really laughing. You know what I'm saying? It's not really funny. But anyway, TT, I really think that you should find your niche, and I don't think it's what you think it is. And that damn backdrop, it's boring. It don't. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. And I just want to let the new people of New York know. We know where the half of the rodents have went. If you said that they're not there anymore, we know where they belong. They have housed themselves in Timothy Hinton's ass. So, good job. You cleaned up Chicago a little bit. No, not Chicago. That's New York. Oh, sorry.